Mr. Carbajal, did you want to?
Sure.
Our chair now recognizes Mr. Carbajal.
Thank you, Chair Ezell, and for scheduling today's hearing on the future of the United States Maritime Part 1 review of the fiscal year 2026 Federal Maritime Commission budget request. I look forward to hearing from Commissioner Dye of the Federal Maritime Commission, or FMC as we know it, on the President's budget request and their agency's priorities for the upcoming year. In 2022, we worked hard to pass the Ocean Shipping Reform Act out of this subcommittee, which subsequently became law. I am particularly eager to hear about its implementation and how its new authorities have helped maintain a resilient and efficient supply chain. As a federal agency tasked with ensuring fairness for American shippers, carriers, and consumers, the FMC plays a crucial role in safeguarding transparency and enforcing equitable maritime commerce. According to the UN, over 80% of the world trade volume is carried over the ocean. In 2024, over 11% of the total U.S. GDP came from ocean shipping, which translates into over $4 trillion. In a global economy, the FMC is often our only referee for a fair shipping market. We know from recent history that weaknesses in our supply chain were exposed as landside port congestion and unfair shipping practices by foreign ocean carriers led to backlogs and price increases. This contributed to higher prices for Americans on almost everything they buy. The reforms in our bill strengthen the FMC's authority to investigate unfair fees and help facilitate the efficient movement of cargo through U.S. ports. I am proud to say that since the passage of the OSRA, vessel congestion at ports has decreased, and in 3 years since the enactment in 2022, and more than $5.8 million in fees have been waived or refunded in undue charges by carriers. In May of this year, the FMC launched an investigation into flagging practices of foreign governments, otherwise known as flags of convenience. These practices severely undermine flag states that employ rigorous standards, ensure fair pay, and provide basic human rights. I hope that the FMC will leverage every authority they have to address this systematic global problem. Further, the FMC is currently undertaking a rulemaking aimed at ensuring that exporters are given fair access to cargo space. It is important that the FMC is sufficiently funded so that it can properly carry out these reforms, which will greatly benefit American businesses and the American consumer. While I am pleased to hear about all the success that FMC has been having, I would be remiss if I did not mention my growing concern with the shortage of commissioners, the loss of employees to the deferred resignation program, and the lack of a chair for the agency. The absence of leadership threatens the positive momentum they have had so far. I look forward to a robust discussion about the FMC's ongoing actions, how they will ensure a strong maritime industry. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.